It's time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, January 24th, 2016. Good morning to you all this lovely Sunday morning, January 24th, 2016. Here are your news and eyes here. And let the cleanup begin as the East Coast awoke Sunday battled by one of the biggest storms in Washington, D.C.'s history to face a monumental that is likely to hobble the city well in the work week. Here's the latest. Several roads are still closed. Reagan and Dulles airports closed for today. 10 states and D.C. entered a state of emergency. Cape Cod was in the jackpot area in the New England region with the most snow out of the storm. Coastal flood. Minor coastal flooding. Winds not as gusty, but still gusts up to 40 miles an hour here. Well, more of that coming up on the weather segment of Peter Channel Sunday Morning News. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake knocked items off shelves and walls in the Central Alaska and jolted the nerves of residents in this earthquake-prone region, but there were no immediate reports of injuries. As Iowa caucuses near and the Republican presidential field enters a cage match mode, there has been some movement in the three lanes with the party. Los Angeles authorities did not continue to search for the three inmates who had escaped from a South in California maximum security jail by cutting 5-inch steel bars and rappelling from the roof of the makeshift rope. With the study's absence, there's fairy tales prevail. A former NBA superstar surprised for the police officer and a group of teenagers days after the officer was captured on video responded to a call of children playing basketball too loudly in the street was instead of breaking the game. He joined in the action. As Shaquille O'Neal surprised the Florida teens officer with a game of basketball. A large check the middle that could be from an aircraft washed ashore in the southern Thailand, but Malaysian authorities on Sunday cautioned against speculation on a link on the Malaysian Airlines flight missing for almost 2 years. Istanbul, U.S. President Joe Biden said on Saturday that the United States and Turkey were prepared for a military solution against Islamic State in Syria should the Syrian government and rebels fail to reach a political settlement. French President François Hollande began a 3-day visit to India on Sunday that could push a multi-billion-dollar deal for combat airplanes and closer cooperation on counterterrorism and clean energy. Beirut, the Islamic State is intensified a brutal siege against President Bashar al-Assad last stronghold in eastern Syria and an apparent show for resilience as the group suffers battlefield defeats elsewhere. In Beloit, Wisconsin, a 5-year-old boy ran into the backseat of his car. Summer, Wisconsin was killed after SUV pulled up alongside them and someone opened fire, authorities said. Clinton, Iowa. Hillary Clinton boiled down in a closed message where voters entered the 3 words on Saturday, "We can't wait." Portland, Oregon, an alert Lincoln County deputy rescued a 2-year-old boy who went on Highway 101 outside Newport on Journey 9 as Deputy Jeremy County was headed south on Highway 101 on his regular patrol. In Congress, a bill will increase the statewide cap on how much excess energy solar producers can sell back to their electric companies as an attempt to encourage continued solar expansion while finding more equitable way to pay for the bill. Many changes could drive Big McDonald's comeback, as McDonald's could be on its way to the best U.S. sales stats in close to 4 years. American Airlines, low fuel prices boost airline profits, but fares still steady. GoFundMe will donate extra $10,000, largest fundraiser to Flint water crisis in Michigan. An Amazon desert has helped scientists unlock the key to prevent the storm process. Solution is the latest in a growing trend in nature-inspired technology. 2 months after the flew into space and landed smoothly, Blue Origin suborbital the news Shepard boost made the trip again Friday. Probably can be reused for future space tourism jobs and landing the groundwork for a future commercial satellite. New research appears to be discrediting the age-old theory that zebra straps help and then evade predators, but this hypothesis not only longer holds up scrutiny with alternatives exist. AIDS mosquitoes kept in the lab continues lab at the University of St. Paul, as while there has been not been any Zika virus cases detected in Singapore so far, the Ministry of Health announced and said it was monitoring it. Jacksonville, Florida, after a year in treatment as a formerly conjoined twin, waved goodbye to doctors and nurses on Wednesday, headed to spend his first days at home with his parents from Florida. Thailand has confirmed its second case of Middle East respiratory syndrome. MR says the public health ministry said on Sunday the disease has detected in a 71-year-old Omani man who was burned in Bangkok on Friday. For the first time in history, it was found that Alzheimer's risk increased due to environmental neurotoxin in both humans and primates subjected to testing. Here. Peter Channel News Time, 8:15 here on this Sunday morning. It's time for a sports report here. Last night, the Boston Bruins defeated the Columbus Blue Jackets 93-2 in a shootout. Tonight, New England Patriots this afternoon will be taking on the Denver Broncos for the AFC Championship game. Right to represent the AFC in Super Bowl 50, while the Carolina Panthers and Arizona Cardinals will squad in the NFC Championship game at 6:40 p.m. And at 7 p.m., the Boston Celtics will be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers down in Philly in the makeup game yesterday game to the snow in Philly. The Tyronn Lue era started without that as the David Blatt era ended as the Cavaliers played one of the most inspiring games of the season, lost to the Bulls 96-83. New York Mets, Dave Wright, Jacob DeGrom, thrilled about it, yet it's the spread news. So they meet again for the 17th time in the wall and the 5th time in the playoffs. Two of the rest quarterbacks ever, Tom Brady, Bennett Manning will squat in the Sunday's AFC Championship game between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Peter Chell, News Time, 8:16 years, stand out for a travel report. Let's start you off here where Route 3 on the southbound side, it is slow for the Plymouth stretch from South Pond all the way before Route 6 in Sagamore. Here, Route 6 in the Peter Channel News Time, 8:17 years, 10 for a travel report. And look at that, Route 6 to the westbound side, it is backed up from 134 from Dennis all the way to the Yarmouth, and then it breaks again for the Barnstable stretch, then Route 6 to the westbound side, also around Route 130 in Sandwich, Route 6 to the eastbound side, so from 130 all the way up to 6, all the way up to Barnstable here, 195 on the eastbound side, also both far, between 28 and 485. 140 is southbound side, so from 195 all the way Route 6 in Bedford here, Route 130 to the westbound side, a little slow around Route 295 and off Kingstown here. 146 to the southbound side. We got an accident here at Uxbridge here. Near 146A, so expect some delays here. But it is smooth sailing highways and byways in Massachusetts and Rhode Island here. And Route 8 on the Route 25 on the southbound side. So from Route 15 and then Route 8, it's slow both ends before the Bridgeport city limits in Connecticut here. I-840 eastbound side, Connecticut around I-91 in Hartford, Connecticut, so expect delays here. But the highways of Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts up. And Maine looking good here, and 395 on the southbound side of the low slow around Route 6 in Killenly here, so expect delays here. Route 24 here on the southbound side, it is so from Fall River down to Tiverton stretch to that Route 24 southbound, so from Tiverton down to Portsmouth down southbound and northbound stretches here. Route 9 on the southbound side of this, so from Chester, Connecticut all the way to Route 95 and Old Saybrook, Connecticut here. Route 7 on both ends is so between Route 15 and Route 95 here. And Route 15 it is slow here. Highways and byways in New York are slowly but surely getting back to normal here, but the New Jersey Turnpike it is still slow from I-80 all the way to East Brunswick, New Jersey here. 287 it is slow from Bridgewater, New Jersey all the way to Woodbridge, New Jersey, with the New Jersey Turnpike here. Garden State Freeway, it is slow from Albdale all the way out to Asbury Park here. In Philadelphia, it is slowly but surely getting back to normal here. In the highways and byways of Philly, but Baltimore, D.C., they got a long way to go. As the highways and byways of Baltimore and Washington, D.C. are slow, still slow due to the aftermath of the snowstorm. And Richmond, 295, slow from 64 all the way at the Route 64 Newcastle in Virginia here. All right, look at that MBTA alerts here. Rail line express and minor delays during a disabled train. For the commuter rail is currently operating on a normal Sunday schedule today. For your safety, allow additional time to traverse parking lots there. Last time we heard from Whipster, there were 12 routes on detour here. In Connecticut Transit here, Stamford area customers in Connecticut Transit, including I-Bus, will begin operation this morning at approximately 8 a.m. as please be aware that although buses are beginning to go into service to the regular scheduled trips, there are likely to be delays here. In New York City here, service remains suspended on the Long Island Railroad, Metro North Railroad, and the above-ground platforms of New York City subway and Center Down Railway as crews been out across the system overnight working to assess conditions, clear signal switches, and rail so fighting equipment have been deployed across the MTA rail and subway network to perform heavy-duty removal as that work conditions this morning. Service will be restored as conditions warned for today. Modified and Rising turns to the MTA bus service resumed at 7 a.m. followed by an overnight route assessment of road conditions. Underground only subway service remains in effect this time. Portions of the exterior network will be restored at 9 a.m. as consult service status for the latest service information. We advise customers at all possible to remain at home during the duration of the storm. In Philadelphia for the SEPTA, bus and trolley routes are suspended until further notice. And the regional rail, Airport, Chesterfield, East, Chesterfield, West, Synod, Fox Chase, Glenside, Combine, Lonsdale, Doylestown, Mia, Elwyn, Mania, Norristown, Pally, Thorndale, Trenton, Warminster, Wilmington, Newark, West Trenton, services suspended until further notice. And all metros, Washington Metro services will remain suspended and closed all day Sunday due to blizzard conditions here. As Metro Emergency Command Center is monitoring the progress of the storm, the ECC will coordinate all Metro response efforts, including protecting rail bus equipment, responding to weather-related problems, and coordinating the cleanup of station platforms, parking lots, garage, bus loops, rail yards, and storage facilities. Once the assessment of work condition be made, decision on Monday service is expected by Sunday afternoon here. All right. Peter Chell News Times. Now, wait, 23. Time now for a weather report here. Okay, for today, part-time skies are gradually becoming sunny skies about 35 degrees, north about 7 to 14 miles an hour. For tonight, clearly, the gradual clear during daily wake will about 20 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Monday, sunny skies about 36 degrees, light northwest wind. Monday night, most skies will about 25 degrees, south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Tuesday, chances of showers may after 4 p.m. Part-time skies about 46 degrees, southwest about 6 to 10 miles an hour, chance range is 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers mainly before 11 p.m. Most skies got about 34 degrees, chance range is 30%. Wednesday, parts of the podcast got about 41 to about 23 degrees. Thursday, most of the podcast got about 34 about 24 degrees. Friday, parts of the podcast got about 37 about 24 degrees. And for Saturday, parts of the got about 39 degrees. Currently in the Northern it's 19 with a few clouds. Humidity at 57%. Aaron, that is going to be it by the Peter Chell Sunday morning news on the Sunday morning, January 24th, 2016. I'm Peter. We have a good morning and a good positive here.